Previously on the Bureau Boys.
Look at all the years that he won that tournament. William Bradford the first, William Bradford the first, William Bradford the first. Now, look at some more recent years. Winner of every single one of the tournaments, James Hartman. Runner-up every single one of these tournaments, William Bradford the second. Eric Hartman's father.
This is a family feud as old as the worst financial disaster in American history.
That case is where they keep all the trophies.
As Detective Riley hits a perfect key, the glass case shatters, revealing what's inside.
And there indeed is a small, tiny metallic key. It just has two initials on it.
GW. Detective Riley, I know I don't agree with your methods all the time, but I feel like this is a breakthrough for our early relationship.
I think it's time that we take this case to the White House.
In a world filled with crime, the government assembled the Bureau, a complete collection of the nation's detectives. Their objective? To solve cold cases. Unfortunately, most of those detectives died in a tragic karaoke outing, leaving behind the only detectives who weren't invited that night. The Bureau Boys. The Bureau Boys solve crimes suggested by you, based on tips sent in by you. Crimes which the police couldn't, wouldn't, or sometimes shouldn't solve. If you have a clue and don't know what to do, send it to the Bureau Boys at thebureauboys.com. For better or worse, they're on the case.
The Bureau Boys touched down in D.C., exhausted.
As soon as the plane landed, they jumped into the aisle like those people that jump into the aisle knowing they're just going to be standing in the aisle. Detective Riley hits his head.
Detective Riley falls backward like a bowling ball, knocking the rest of the passengers down like idiot pins.
Detective Potter apologizes for him, gathers him in his bags, and the Bureau Boys hail a cab. Destination, the White House.
Wow, what a beautiful city, Detective Potter. I've never been.
You know, it usually leads the nation in violent crimes.
That's what I meant. The blood spatter adds character to the streets. Usually, where I come from, the streets are gray, concrete, and so forth. Here, it's like a red brick road.
Where are you from again, Detective Riley?
All over.
Just give me one place.
Nebraska.
That's where you identify with the most, is where you're from. You're a Nebraskan. I was a big Cornhusker fan in the 90s.
I don't follow sports. What's that?
I don't either. I was just a big fan of husking corn in the 90s, when corn was a staple product of Nebraska, which it always is.
Me and my mother, we tended to hang out in the wheat fields.
Is this before or after you had it on a ranch, I think, training in Colorado?
Yeah, well, that was more of our winter ranch. We'd vacation in Colorado in the winter time to get away from the cold.
Okay. Well, I guess we should get to work. Do we have anything from our...
Well, we have to pay the cab driver first. We just got to the White House. So
that cost us $5 extra for him idling here while you're just chit-chatting about your little shack in the Colorado mountains.
So, you guys detectives, huh? We're from the big city, huh?
Listen, buddy, we're not going to chit-chat more with you. I see that you're still running your meter. Stop the meter. If you want to chit-chat with us, stop the meter.
Got some beers in the trunk if you guys want to hang out for a while.
Okay, here's your money. Put it on my corporate credit card.
Okay, have fun at the White House.
Detective Potter pulls out a Starbucks gift card.
Just run it. Just run it, buddy.
I don't know, man. We don't take this kind of money here, man. We take dollar bills.
Detectives, away!
Detective Potter and Detective Riley flee from the cab into the front wall, the lawn of the White House.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah. Is he still looking?
Yeah, he's circling the White House.
He was big. He sounded like he was from New York.
Yeah, New York, New Jersey, one of those East Coast shithole states. Oh, I'm sorry. I've never ditched out on a cab, but no time to squabble about moral dilemmas. Let's get back into this case.
You never done the old ride and dash? I think it's a crime.
We don't have time for petty crimes. We're on the case of the dog who ate wood. A notorious dog napping.
A real crime. A real cold. We're not about petty cold cases. We're about real cold cases. So, Detective Riley, we got a new clue on our Twitter feed.
Yes.
I'm just going to let you know. Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. This one came in on Facebook.
Detective Potter, get your story straight. Was it Twitter or Facebook? And I will tighten this hold on your neck if you don't answer correctly. Was it Twitter or Facebook?
It was Facebook, sir. Facebook. Oh, God. Okay. Yes. It was submitted by Fred on Facebook. The clue, are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
The greeter at the YMCA isn't wearing a name badge. It almost sounds like a code, like a code phrase or something like that. But
if this clue pertains to the YMCA we just left, I'm going to be so ticked.
Okay, well, I did a little light reading on the plane ride over here, Detective Riley. Unlike you, snoring away and asking for bag after bag of pretzels, I don't sleep. I read, I learn, I absorb. I was looking through the case file.
Sleep takes a big toll on my body. I need to fuel during slumber. That's it.
Okay, well, I was reading about all the institutions around the Washington, D.C. area.
I'm nodding in agree, and I'm listening.
Great. Well, if you would have been reading the same book I was, you'd know that there is a Young Mutts Coalition of America that meets in Washington, D.C.
And it... okay.
No, go ahead. No, please tell me what you think, and I'll verify whether or not that's what I read.
If you turn your head to 3 o'clock right now, slowly, so as not to draw attention to ourselves while we're standing in the lawn of the White House.
Unlike you, who probably has a crick in your neck from sleeping the whole flight, my neck is limber. So 3 o'clock, here we come. 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30.
You're almost there.
1:45.
Keep going.
2 o'clock.
It's going to come into you any second. There is the banner for the Young Mutts Coalition of America. And what do we have? A lawn full of beautiful shelties, which is a term for girl dogs.
Yes. As everyone knows, shelties is the vernacular for girl dogs. Look at that one. That one's wearing a discolored neck. What do you call those things? Collars. It's wearing a discolored collar.
Yeah, that's one of those. Yeah. One of those purple collars.
Yeah, I said discolored.
No, I heard you. I just wanted to clarify in case anyone else was listening and didn't quite pick up.
Hey, Detective Riley, if you recall, this whole case started with one Fido Eleanor Pooch III, a dog. Of what breed? I have no idea.
The breed wasn't in the case details, and seeing as though this is a pretty cold case, hard to know who that dog was.
Let me just point something out to you, Detective Riley. Shelty's not a tall breed, and the fence that we saw back in South Park in Eric's backyard was chewed down from a pretty high height, if you will.
So we're looking for an if this Shelty is here, this Eleanor Pooch the third is here, Fido, first name. If they are present, we're looking for a dog with some pretty long doggy legs, if you get my drift.
A dog that would stand out in a crowd. And I do get your drift. Let's see if we can work our way into this little lawn party.
Now, hold on a second. This is a lawn party on the White House. So far, we've evaded a lonely taxi driver and apparently the Secret Service. But dog owners are hyper-vigilant. We're going to need a way to blend in.
Good idea. You're thinking disguises?
I'm thinking disguises. I'm thinking one of us is going to have to play the role of dog owner. And now, hear me out. One of us is going to get on our little hands and knees.
Okay.
And play a good Shelty.
Let's paper, rock, scissors for it. Best of one.
All right. Now, you're going to go rock, paper, scissors.
No, because then we'll both accidentally do scissors. I'm going to do rock, paper, scissors, shoot like a normal person.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, Detective Riley and Detective Potter prepped their fists for a high-stakes game of rock, paper, scissors.
Rock,
Why are you going so slowly? It has to be faster. It has to be faster than that,
I'm
Detective.
trying to decide what I'm going to throw.
Why don't you wait to decide what you're going to throw, and then we'll do it.
2.5 hours later.
Okay, I feel like the crowd's starting to break up. We need to get disguises, and we need to get in here.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Rock. Paper. Scissors.
Shoot. Oh, no. Tie.
The Bureau Boys had both held up scissors, possibly because the thought of ending on scissors had scissors both in their minds.
You know what? It's fine. I'll just be the Sheltie, okay?
Detective Potter, the rules of
Rock, paper, scissors? Is that what you're struggling with? Rock, paper, scissors.
Detective Potter, the rules of rock, paper, scissors clearly state that if it is best of one and we both tie, we both must do what the tie demands of us.
Okay. First of all, for it to be a tie, we both do have to tie. Just to clarify that right off the bat, I'm super particular about language, Detective Riley. I say I don't give a damn about your rules, but you're right. Let's both dress as Shelties.
So the Bureau Boys find the nearest hedge, dash behind it, strip themselves naked, cover themselves in dirt, feces, and any other surrounding materials, making them appear as unwashed, unkempt stray Shelties.
They get onto all fours and approach the doorman at the YMCA.
Excuse me, sir? Yeah, what? Hey, look, guys, the park's just about to close. I'm not allowed to let anyone else in here.
But we're here for the coalition.
We're here for the coalition. Okay, guys, look, I don't want any trouble here. Can I see your passes?
Our owners, they're inside. They have our passes.
They're wearing blue shirts. All right. If you can just point to your owners, I'll let you both in.
So the Bureau Boys, disguised as Shelties, point with their noses toward a couple in blue shirts.
All right, guys. All right. I'll let you in.
Thank you.
We love you.
So the Bureau Boys trot inside the White House, dripping dirt and foul-smelling dirt onto the ground.
Do you think we should have stopped at the Sheltie convention, or do you want to just go straight for the White House? I'm fine with either way, but actually, I agree. I want to wipe all this off of me.
Yeah, I think we need to find a place to wash up, get a quick bite, and then get back to the case.
I told you that you should have asked for some extra food on the plane, and I told you there wasn't a meal. You should have brought some snacks in your backpack, but that's fine. Let's get a quick bite.
The other attendees of the conference start noticing the two dirty dogs having a conversation on the ground. The Bureau Boys quickly scamper out of there into the nearest bathroom to clean up and find some grub.
That was a close one. Okay, I asked the chef, though, to prepare us just a quick omelet meal. Nice guy, honestly.
A Denver omelet. You ordered me a Denver omelet?
Yes, I did. Hold the peppers and cheese. I just want to say, though, who was not a nice guy? That guy at the door, right? The guy letting people into the Sheltie convention? Not a good guy.
No, yeah, he gave us a suspicious eye.
He did give us each one suspicious eye, because he had a super lazy eye that I felt like was looking at both of us, and not even like a side-to-side lazy eye. It was like an up-down.
Yeah, it was a vertical lazy eye.
I just want to throw out there that guy is in charge of the YMCA.
Let's go back and interview him as dog owners. I don't think we got all the information we were going to get from him. Is that what you're suggesting?
So we'll wash up. We'll change it to dog owner outfits. Okay, first of all, we have to take down that couple that we pointed to. I think you should play the gruff-looking guy, and I will play, presumably, his wife as an owner.
You're easily the prettier of the two of us.
Thank you so much for noticing.
So the Bureau Boys sneak back onto the lawn and take down the blue-shirted couple, drag them behind some hedges, and quickly change into their clothing.
This is a surprisingly tight fit.
Yeah, mine, it doesn't fit either very well.
My pecs are bulging. Let's go back there. Let's intimidate him.
This guy, this guard. Okay. Excuse me, sir? Yeah, what's up?
What my wife here is trying to ask you is, do you know a dog owner by the name with the initials GW?
GW. I know everybody in this entire YMCA, and if there was a GW to be had, I would know that GW, okay? Well, we noticed you giving our dogs grief about coming in, so we'd hate to have to report you to your superiors if you didn't help us.
Detective Potter pushes together his subtle bodice and waggles it in front of the unknown bouncer's nose.
There it is, honey. Give him the old southern charm.
Okay, lady. All right, lady. Look. I don't want any trouble here.
Hey, mister, get off my wife. She's not for free. It'll cost you.
Stop it. Lady, I'm nowhere near you, okay? Okay, look, you want the real scoop?
Yes?
GW. You didn't even bother asking my name, is all I'm saying.
What's your name, friend? Who's getting a little friendly with my wife? We are friends here.
All right, you're not going to believe this because of the coincidence, but it's George W. Bush. Oh, I never. Oh, my God.
You've got to be kidding me.
Detective Potter and Detective Riley, quickly take a sidebar.
Okay.
Can you believe that this guy's name is George W. Bush, first of all?
No, I can't even believe it. Okay, he's got to be connected to this key. This got to be the break in the case. This has to be the hottest lead we have yet.
The key says GW on it.
Right. So now we just need to know what the key goes to, where to put the key.
I think you're doing, by the way, a really, really good job as the dog owner male.
Thanks. I took acting classes in Maryland County, Georgia.
I think they're really paying off. Weirdly, I took classes in Rhode Island County, Delaware.
I knew that wiggle wasn't improvised. You've been practicing that for years.
He's looking at us. Okay. Hey, what's going on over there? Nothing. I'm just fixing my makeup.
Now, Mr. Bush, can we call you Mr. Bush?
Yeah, I guess so. What should I call you? My husband's name is Foghorn.
You can call this little piece of ass a tiny piece.
Thank you, honey. Yeah, okay. So what do you need? Why are you asking around about this? What's the matter?
We've misplaced our dog case.
Are you talking about a case to keep your dogs in?
That's right. And you have one, of course, Mr. Bush.
Not just one. I have plenty of dog cases. I mean, look at all the dogs that are here. What if all these people leave these dogs at the end of this convention? What am I just going to let them all free? I got to put the dogs back in their cases.
So there must be a place where all the dog cases are just sitting around.
Yes, of course there's a place where all the dog cases are. What do you...
Detective Potter sneaks up behind George W. Bush with a chloroform rag and puts it over his mouth, suffocating him.
Yeah, that's for the Iraq War, you bastard. Good job, Detective Potter.
Maybe we should have let him tell us where the case was. Let's wake him back up. Maybe what I'm saying is maybe we should have waited. I got a little brash. Maybe we should have waited to ask him where the room with all the cases was. Let's wait until he wakes up.
So the detectives stand outside the coalition, greeting dog owners, greeting dogs, saying farewells, ho-humming and milling around.
Everyone that enters the YMCA is disturbed by the grass and leaves and stink of shit projecting off of the two detectives who never got a chance to take that shower. Eventually, George W. Bush regains consciousness.
Oh, you're awake. Yeah. What the hell happened?
It looked like you had a fainting spell. Must have been heat exhaustion.
It's hot here in D.C. in the middle of the summer. Oh God, my head.
Right before you passed out from heat exhaustion, you were telling us where the room was with all the dog cases.
Telling you where the room was with the dog cases? That doesn't really sound like something I'd do.
Well, it's what you were doing. You might as well finish.
You were aggressively telling us. We begged you to stop. Oh, I guess that must be true.
You gotta stay consistent.
All right, well, I'll show you. See that hedge over there?
Yeah.
If you go around the other side of that hedge, there's a trap door right in the White House lawn. And just lift that sucker up and you'll find all the cases you need.
Well, much obliged, Mr. Bush.
Thank you, Mr. Bush. I voted for the other guy. I'm not that George W. Bush, but
Let's go, Tiny Piece.
ta-ta.
And so the Bureau boys rounded the hedge and clambered in the grass until they found the hatch.
I can't believe the same place where we dressed ourselves as dogs is the exact same place where the hidden hatch was.
We were standing right on top of it in the entire time. I can't even believe it.
God, I gotta update my detective skills. You wanna, on the way back, we should buy a detective course from Udemy or something. I feel out of step.
I prefer Coursera, but that's fine too.
The Bureau boys open the hatch and scale the ladder deep into the bowels of the DC lawn.
What will the Bureau boys find beneath the hatch other than allegedly a bunch of dog cases? Nobody knows.
The Bureau boys are still hot on the case of the dog who ate wood. If you have any clues to help them solve this case, send them to us at the Bureau Boys on Twitter and Facebook.
You can email them to boys@thebureauboys.com.
Tune in next time when the boys continue on the case of the dog who ate wood.